said it, so I guess it's
yeah, I know. Jeff was like,
I know, he told me too before I get surgery on Monday, so it's probably best he held off on this one. So, I said, don't worry about it. Exactly. I said, I'll be here to do, audio can and stuff. So, yeah, not something you gotta kill yourself over. So I'm glad he kind of helped. He loves this. Is his thing. He's so committed with it.
I know. And I'm glad he does, but at the same time,
I don't want to push yourself too far. Exactly. So perspective is important. I think so much more to find. So it's good.
Number 45's mine.
Oh, is he? That's exciting. Look at that. Very good. Very good.
He might actually get some play time
tonight. He might. Yeah. He might actually.
He was this close to going into West Hill.
Wow, that's such a long game tonight. Oh, you see the lights went on.
That was crazy.
That was crazy. I don't know what happened.
It was like the craziest thing
I almost wondered if they were going to pick it up tomorrow, but then I figured East Hartford's not going to come back all the way here.
No. Well, they can't tomorrow because we've got the Hartford game.
Oh, well, yeah, so it matters, right? Yeah, so you had no choice. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, so
I know, we were like, we need the ball.
I know, yeah.
Well, the high school was on.
That's weird, because they're saying, I guess, throughout town, too, the town knows some lights around.
I was sitting on the other side over, like, on the 40 by the high school. So the lights were weird. Yeah, the lights
was he on a timer maybe or something? The timer was wrong? I don't know.
And we were like,
yeah, it's kind of
I'm jokingly texting Ryan, I'm like, what did you do?
I know, yeah, exactly. For something. Bring him out a little bit. Yeah, it's funny. It's good to see you again.
I know, it's good to see you, yeah. Yes. Well, yeah, I heard that they're really crazy.
I know, the first game was insane. I was on the first one, Jeff, but it's like amazing how we were up by a lot, and then they came back, and then we ended up winning with 15 seconds left. It was insane.
Ted was like, who's the first game?
I know, it was crazy. This is night two that we're really well, so we'll see. I mean, they got a nice schedule too. It's hopefully, maybe the playoffs of Hartford, we kind of get a chance at that. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be nice.
So far, so good.
Well, I'll probably see him again. I don't know if Ryan and Brady are going to be doing more games, like to do multi-camp.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
At least we'll have Matt signed up, and if these guys can't make it, then here's stuff for me.
Yeah, that's okay. Listen, we're right now.
I get to watch my son stand.
Yeah, which is great. So he's playing tomorrow.
Tomorrow. I want to say he's usually on special teams and offense.
Yeah. You guys just watching tomorrow for JV games.
Yeah, he'll be at McMahon, and then he's going to come back and play trumpet.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Jeez, a busy day.
Last year he did both too.
Wow, good. That's impressive. Yeah. That's awesome.
I know, but it's insane. Like,
do you like it, or?
He loves
football. Good.
He loves football.
Yeah.
He never played football last year, so he's really enjoying it.
That's awesome, yeah.
I'm proud of him. During COVID, he was working out and getting himself all busted.
That's great. That's awesome. Yeah, that's great. That's a good thing to commit yourself to. It's good discipline and whatnot, so that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, academically, he's doing well too.
Yeah.
So,
It's fun to get involved in something like that, so happy to do that.
Yes. Yeah, I give him a ton of credit. Like I said, he wanted to, he was going to do just football with the band directors. Like, talk to the athletic director.
Okay, good.
So we're going to work it out. I'm like,
that's wonderful.
So maybe he's one of the players.
Yeah, that's what I'm glad. Hopefully, we get both in there, so that's really cool. The second half was a little faster with the city.
And now here's Lee once again with the second half of our Triple High senior lineup. All right, number 29, Matt Devlin.
Jack!
32, Jack Monroe. Number 37, Ben Conley. Number 53, Anthony DeSantis. Number 55, Chris Sabata.
How are you? I'm all right. Doing good, thanks.
Number 57, Anthony.
Good? What's up?
Number 68, Mike Satara.
Okay, good. Number 1. Is he? Oh, that's awesome. I was looking for that night.
Number 70, Lucas Sanders. Number 77, Vivian Richardson.
Yeah, so that's good.
Number 79, Rafi Williams. Number 85, Ray Goslow.
The JV games usually play sports.
Yeah, well, that's awesome.
Shout out to Columbus.
Yeah, you too, man.
Yeah.
How's Colton doing?
He's doing good. He's about to graduate after this semester, actually. He's he's still playing football over there. Not doing too hot this year, unfortunately. We're 1-2 right now, but he's hanging in there, so. Yeah, all right. Really? Yeah. It's a tough.
I feel bad for Cool.
Yeah,
I think so. He's frustrated, and I'm like, you gotta keep grinding, buddy. What are you gonna do?
It's tough. You know, it's a grind. Comfortable is a grind.
Oh yeah.
We begin after halftime with the remaining 33 seconds from the first half, and then go right into the third quarter.
Yeah, they do that to you sometimes. Moving in spots where that's obviously
I may actually move to outside linebacker. So let's see. Yeah.
his first time was athletic, so
I hope. I hope they. I hope they improve.
it'll be nice. Yes, it's been blowouts. It's been close.
No, well, Shepherd blew us out first game. They look really good. And then I think we only lost to UNH by a touchdown.
Oh, so you're close now.
And then we lost to Pace last week.
That's a change.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough. It's not hanging there. You're a freshman now, so it's
Yeah, man.
right. It's tough. College is hard.
Closing, second down and 10 for the Hornets.
It's definitely a picture for sure. It's hard. I will. Sure thing. All right.
Hornets pass is incomplete. Looking up by the Eagles, number 8, Amara Hoffman. Third down and 10 for the Hornets.
All right, so I'll have to see if we're recording or not. I don't know if
Look at this guy. Always pay your utilities in a timely fashion.
That's actually funny. That is funny. It is actually very funny.
I like that play. That's the same play they did earlier.
Yeah, and they get some yards on it, but not.
Looks like he's
Hornets send off number 7.
Yeah, hey, that's the thing.
Tackled by Eagles, number 52.
No one else here.
Jack McGrath on the tackle. Timeout Eagles.
Great play there by Jack McGrath for Trumbull.
There we go.
Playing with a real strong motor tonight.
I don't know. I don't think so.
That's the punt once again for the Hornets, number 22.
Sit here and watch this. So we've been told that we are live.
And the punt will be down at the 45-yard line, 19 seconds remaining in the first half.
So Wilkie back here after the chaotic end of the half there. Well, I guess still in the first half after the lights shut off on here at Trumbull High School at McDougal Stadium, but wouldn't be a true home opener without a little drama, and there was our drama there, so pretty exciting.
Real interesting last 30 minutes. Yeah. Lights off, lights on. My dad coming out of the press box. I said, what are you doing up here? You trying to find me? He goes, I won the 50-50 round.
Well, good for him. That's exciting. So it's been quite a night then for you then, Mike. Quite a night then at least. So the ball was punted now. Trumbull's going to take over at the end of half. We'll see what they decide to do here. I'd imagine not going to do. They kind of had their halftime break with the lights out. So Gus Rosa's right looks to throw.
Open.
Fires deep. He's got Antonio. Oh, the ball goes through his arms, incomplete.
Great effort.
Great effort though, and great route as he had his man beat over the top.
Incomplete on the
I said wide open because I saw him in the middle of the field open. There's actually a couple really well-run routes there.
Yeah. And it's so tough too to come out of the half like cold on the locker room like that, and then be able to make a play like he just tried to. So credit to him as he was almost able to. So ball on the Trumbull 45, 2nd and 10 now.
Sawyer, this might be the perfect time if they can ever get it, a gain of 20, 25 yards here, maybe to give it a shot for a field goal at the end of the half.
Absolutely.
Just to test the kicker out if you
Gusty rolls back, rolls to his left now, looks to throw, directing traffic, fires deep again. He's going back for Antonio, and again it's tipped. But nice attempt there. He had two men down there deep. It was Antonio and Jack Durlin. Antonio both was like 4 seconds left to half.
I thought he was going for Derlin down the sideline. Derlin put a nice move on that kid and had him by a couple steps.
I saw him too. I thought that's where he's headed as well. But he goes back to Antonio. Ball calls incomplete. 3rd and 10 now.
I mean, Antonio's getting his workout in, huh?
Yeah, he sure is.
2 straight 45-yard routes.
He seems all right, though. You know, two-sport athlete.
Oh, he's used to playing hoops. They don't stop him.
Yeah, very athletic. 4 seconds left in the half. We'll see Agassi draw with 3rd down player. Ball snap. Drives back to pass. Looks though has plenty of time. Rolls to his right now, looking to throw. Fires it. He's got John Hall, who makes the catch. Open and down to the 3-yard line. John Hall showed his versatility as well. Bruiser in the backfield and makes a great catch on 1st down. That'll end our 2nd quarter there. Score 34-0 in favor of Trumbull.
That brings us to the end of the first half. We'll resume with the 3rd quarter.
Open field tackle there, Sawyer. You know, I mean, sometimes easier said than done. You got a big kid like Hall catching the ball, you know, with a head of steam going in from the 5-yard line. Great open field tackle there, one-on-one.
Absolutely. It's so helpful too to have you know, dual threat running backs in the backfield like this. We saw Rowan Johnson first game, and even tonight too a little bit with his catches. You know, being able to be versatile like that out of the backfield and also being a catch in the backfield too adds another element to the offense. Then being able to see John Hall is also capable of such a thing. You know, even being a little bigger back is really very encouraging for Trumbull here. Kind of unconventional here as Trumbull now will go directly from the 2nd quarter into the 3rd quarter as their halftime break came with the break with the lights going out. So starting the 3rd quarter here momentarily.
So we have a final up in Newington. Staples 37, Newington 14. So Staples rebounds nicely heading into their matchup next week up here at McDougal.
That's your point. They were a more talented opponent than we gave them credit for possibly at the beginning of the year with the loss to St. Joe's. You know, it sounded like when you were telling us he's very competitive in that game as well. So, you know, Staples coming in next week here to Trumbull is going to be a really big game. A big game in the SCAC.
Looking at more scores here, we got Norwalk with a 30-6 win over Simsbury, and then Maloney extending their lead to 21-7 over Darien.
Another interesting match, certainly for double L standings. Single L standings for sure, as both teams be vying for playoff spot there. So Will Zazzle set to the kickoff here. Score now 34-0 in favor of Trumbull. Kick is up. It's high and deep.
Good kick.
A return by East Hartford as they look for a lane.
Stay in the middle of that field. There you go.
And they corral him nicely there at the 25-yard line.
Start by the Eagles, number 30, Colin Van Beaver. Bandits will begin this drive from the 25-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now for East Hartford as they just look for to get on the scoreboard here tonight. We've noticed too, you know, one of the more successful formations they've had and plays they've been running is a jet sweep. They've had difficulty finding the outside corner, but we'll see if they kind of go towards that way now. 2 tight ends, a wing back, a quarterback under center actually now. 2 receivers to the side. Oh, snap. Pitch to the near sideline, and Will Zazzle's there immediately to make the tackle in the backfield. And then Anthony Soltis and as well the tackle.
In the backfield, number 85, William Zaslow. Loss on the play, 2nd down.
So lost about 5 there.
Trumbull DNs do a really nice job of containing that and funneling that play back into the middle of the field.
So strong and long too.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice to have that personnel package where you can get such a big guys on the outside there who have such long reach that can kind of contain the outside easier.
Looks like a little repeat of the first half here with a 2nd and long.
Yeah, they just put you in such a tough position there. They haven't had much success passing the ball, so they really need to get chunk plays on 1st and 2nd down, allow themselves in 3rd and manageable here. Haven't been able to do so far tonight. As we look now at a 2nd and long here, 2nd and 15. Receiver goes in motion.
When the idea made sense at the time, you know, 1st and 10 to a toss. You know, you're thinking with a power toss, it's not going to end up with a 5-yard loss.
Ball snap, fake handoff, rolls to his left, looks to throw, fires over the middle, has a man, and it's caught. And he is down the near sideline. One man to beat. It's Jack Derlin. Jack gained it on him, though. And he does catch him. I don't know if it was in the end zone or not. They're going to mark him in the end zone. So there's a touchdown to East Hartford, their first score of the night. Brings the score now 34-6. So nice play action play there by East Hartford as they find their man over the middle, finds the sideline, and is able to bring us with the score. But nice pursuit there by Jack Derlin. He nearly caught him. Really did tackle him at the 1 yard line there, but he was able to dive into the end zone.
One of the first times we saw East Hartford, quarterback using his legs in a rollout style. A little play action rollout, had a guy sprinting across the field. Those Trumbull guys in the area just looked like, maybe the angle wasn't terrific, and, guy caught it in stride and found the angle down the sideline.
So see, looks like East Hartford's going to have to go for it here. Still still 4-position lead here for Trumbull. And we have a false start here by East Hartford, and now pushing back 5 on their extra point attempt.
Shelton scores on the first play of the fourth quarter, cuts a Windsor lead to 19-40.
Penalty against the Hornets, 5 yards. On to the extra point attempt for the Hornets, number 4, Nana Etchapong.
This will be a long extra point here now at 10 for East Hartford. Ball snap, kick is up, and it's a good kick. Looks wide left, though. It is no good.
Strong
kick. Is no good. 10:35 remaining in the third quarter.
Was a strong kick, though, by the East Hartford kicker. Had the distance, just didn't have the aim there. And now Trumbull will get a chance to get back on offense here. Score 34-6 in favor of them. 10:35 left in the third quarter. Trumbull faithful, hung on strong here. We decided to delay at halftime at the lights. Most will remain here in the stands as they look to watch the Eagles come out 3-0 tonight. You got to give credit to East Hartford too, coming down here all the way from the northern part of the state. Cold weather, down, but still fighting here. Getting that kind of fight on offense, we're still able to score early in the second half. Credit to that program as well. We get set for the kickoff.
So first time of the night that you kind of feel like East Hartford has a little momentum.
Ball is kicked up the middle there, and it's grabbed by Jack Derlin as he looks for a lane. Weaving his way up the middle there, and he does a nice return down out to the 45-yard line.
Tackled by the Hornets, number 55, Akira Redbrick. First down and 10 for the Eagles from the 40-yard line.
So Trumbull now take over. Augusta stays in at quarterback. John Hall flanks him at running back. .10:27 left in the third quarter. Augusta gets a snap, hands up to Hall as he looks for a lane. And he's met quickly there at the line of scrimmage there. Tackle. Very quickly, gain of about, maybe also, gain about 1 there. Gain about 1. A nice job there by John Hall. He still gained some positive yardage there despite the quick pursuit there by the East Hartford defense. And out to John Hall again as he drives his way forward, gain of about 3 or 4.
Number 25, Jonathan Hall.
I imagine Trumbull's going to employ a similar offense to get this. Kind of ground and pound their way out towards the end of the second half.
Third down and 4 for the Eagles.
So 3rd and 4 here for Trumbull. Wouldn't be surprised maybe try a little play action too with the heavy run scheme so far. Gusty drops back to pass, looks to throw, fires out, finds Luke Antonio. Nice hitch route there as he makes a quick cut, looks back to the quarterback, and it's the catch and throw there by Gusty. You can see the comfortability he has towards Antonio. He leads the team of targets tonight.
So you know what I like about that play is you see Antonio go deep. You've seen him on the fade route. You've seen him in the middle of the field. Nice seeing him with these sharp underneath routes. Really showing he can run different patterns here with Auguste matching up with him.
Definitely a great deep threat, but like you said there, Mike, he's also excellent underneath. Tackle in backfield there by East Hartford. He lost about 5.
Jonathan Hall tackled in the backfield by the Hornets, number 57, Jermaine Rosario. Loss on the play, 2nd down for the Eagles.
Second about 15 here for Trumbull. 2 receivers either side. Carly and Antonio to the near side. Looks like Lagoria and Darling to the far. Ball snapped to Auguste. He rolls to his right now, looks to throw. Has time, fires out, and it's caught again by Antonio, who makes a nice move.
Nice spin move.
And is able to gain back the yards lost in the first down play and makes it 3rd and manageable. 3rd and about 4 and out.
Yeah, back to our 2-down territory here. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 on the East Hartford 30.
3rd down and 3 for the Eagles.
Gives you that run-throw option here, knowing that you possibly have 2 downs.
Ball snapped to Auguste as he hands off to Hall up the middle. Hall bulldozes his way forward and drives those legs and gets a 1st down.
Good job by Ben Carly there. Good lead blocking from Ben.
So 1st and 10, ball now to Trumbull 33. Applying a no-huddle offense here.
Just talking about all the different things Carly can do, obviously out of the backfield. But when you got a guy that big, that strong, you can put him in the wing there, let him do a little slide motion. It's almost like he's a tight end and a fullback at the same time, just depending on the run, on the run play there.
So versatile there out of the tight end position. Auguste gets the snap, drops back to pass, looks to throw. Under pressure, fires it deep, has Carly, and just overthrows his target there down the sideline. But nice there on a deep shot there to Carly.
Looks like Zay's upset about something.
Yeah, he got up off the ground kind of late and seemed a little frustrated with whatever happened there before. So 2nd and 10 now. Clock stops at 7:35 left in the 2nd quarter. I guess a nice pass protection here by Trumbull's offensive line. So far they've been real maulers so far this year with a great run game, but tonight Hunter Auguste has not been sacked once. So excellent job there by them in the pass coverage, or pass blocking. Ball is snapped. Auguste drops back to the pass, looks to throw. Fires out quickly. It's Derlin who has the edge. And nice tackle there made in pursuit by number 3 of East Hartford, but not before Trumbull gains a 1st down.
Looks like a 3rd and short here.
Oh, the 3rd and short. My mistake. Close.
Just short of the line to gain, 3rd down and 1 for the Eagles.
That was a tough spot for Trumbull. I thought he got it.
I thought he was pretty close too. So that'll bring him there real close here, but Trumbull may play there.
Jumbo set.
Yeah, heavy set there with Carly and Black in the backfield. Looks like John Hall's going to remain at running back as they give Rowan Johnson some rest. Ball snap, handed off is to Johnson. Hall as he bulldozes his way forward, breaks the tackle, and pushes his way into the end zone for a score. Trumbull extending their lead now 40-6.
John Hall for 24 yards there. 3rd and short, jumbo set, inside handoff, and it was like he was shot out of a cannon, Sawyer. He hit that hole, and then you couldn't really tell if he was getting contact by the linebacker. All of a sudden, he just went right by everybody. Looked like he broke a couple of arm tackles, all the way through.
Exactly. The beauty of his run style is he's such a downhill runner. You can't tackle with just your arms. You got to get a chest on. They were unable to do so. As a result, he scores. Ball is snapped, kick is up. It's a low line drive. It is no good, so score remains 40-6 in favor of Trumbull.
And the extra point is no good.
And John Hall having himself a heck of a game as well. One deep catch. Been running positive yardage all night. Really, really proud here for Trumbull how successful their the run game has been tonight.
Looks like Xavier has extended their lead over Ludlow 41-7 now with 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Promise there for Trumbull is that is an opponent coming up for them in their schedule as well. That'll be fit for Ludlow. Another Class AA school, so it's nice to see Trumbull's opportunities for the playoffs increase with that result there.
So Sawyer, we actually have another guy with me in the broadcast booth, another Buswell. We have Bryce Buswell, my little guy, my little man, 8-year-old Bryce.
Love to hear that.
Who wanted to come up and see what this was all about.
A Pop Warner player, if I remember correctly. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, very exciting.
Got a big game tomorrow. It plays at 9 o'clock at the old Kennedy Stadium in Bridgeport.
That's awesome.
You know, if you're from the area and you play football, you probably played there once.
Oh, absolutely, for sure. So nice run back there by East Hartford as they bring it out to the far sideline.
Finally, for the Hornets, number 24, Dallas West.
Trumbull Pop Warner, an excellent program. One I played for when I was growing up as well. So I'm excited to see it. We got new players coming in now.
Yeah. So he's on the 3rd and 4th grade team. So it's a 4th grade league, but they have combo 3rd and 4th grade teams. So our team is predominantly 3rd graders with a handful of 4th graders. But really it's our first year together. Last year we didn't have enough kids for our own 2nd grade Pop Warner team in Trumbull. So the little guy had to play in Stratford. But glad he's back in Trumbull and back at Madison Middle School.
Very exciting. So ball is snapped.
Here we go.
Shot back to pass. Quick pass out to the middle there. Number 6 for East Hartford, making a little name for himself so he's able to wiggle his way forward.
East Hartford has shown flashes, Sawyer. Very athletic quarterback, finding some open space in the zone. And obviously, like we said before, East Hartford has some athletes.
And this is kind of supposed to be, I would imagine, was their game plan coming into the game. Short underneath passes, allow their athletes to make some smell boosts in space. They don't have, they haven't been able, unfortunately, protect the quarterback for too long, so deep routes are not really an option for them. They really need to get the ball out in space to their playmakers, and they have quite a few of them, like you said there, Mike. So I think they're kind of getting back into their style right now as they try to work their way methodically down the field.
Quick screen here.
Out to number 3, and the ball is dropped. Had he made the catch, okay, a little bit of space and a blocker in front of him, but it'll be incomplete.
If you look at 22 out here, in the trips, and he looks more like a fullback. So it was, he kind of caught my eye out here in the trip set, and it was only fitting they ran a quick screen over here with him as a lead blocker. Sets up incomplete pass, so we have 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 for East Hartford on their own 39-yard line. Trumbull with a 40-6 lead, 5:38 in the 3rd quarter.
So East Hartford has only converted a couple for 3rd downs tonight, but this is 3rd and manageable. So like we said all night, this is what they're hoping to get themselves into should they have to face a 3rd down. Let's see how they respond now. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far. Ball is snapped, quarterback drops back to pass. Fires out and off target. Receiver had a little bit of separation there for number 13, Jack Durham, but not enough for it to be a safe throw, and it falls incomplete before down. And like you said there, Mike, before, I believe they are going to go for it.
On the cover for the Eagles, number 13, Jack Durham. 1st down and 3 for the Hornets. East Hartford's number 22, back once again to punt.
East Hartford back to punt here. Now, obviously, it's 4th and 4, so if you're Trumbull, you just got to stare at the ball. You can't jump here, can't get caught, chasing the second cadence.
Looks like they'll escape that now. Ball is kicked. It's a line drive towards the far sideline, and they'll roll out of bounds harmlessly. As Trumbull take over again on offense, looking to extend their lead. John Hall reigns in a running back as Augusta comes back in a quarterback.
Downs at the 36-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Eagles. 5:26 remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Ball on the 36-yard line of Trumbull. Two receivers to the far side now. It looks like Ben Colliers going to check in a wing back as Augusta remains in a quarterback here. Ball is snapped. John Holm with the carry, and he's met in the backfield quickly by East Hartford. Be a loss of about 2 in the play.
Tackled in the backfield.
Lost about 3 in the play.
Number 58, Devine Riles. Second down for the Eagles.
Second about 13 now for Trumbull.
And we have a final down in New Canaan. New Canaan holds on and beats Fairfield Prep 14-7.
For those of us following the double L standings, that does help Trumbull quite a bit as it makes Fairfield Prep fall now to 1-2. As Trumbull hopes to extend themselves to 3-0.
So here we go, Trumbull, the 2nd and 13.
Ball snap, looks to throw, fires out. He's got Luca, and he makes the catch down the sideline. Being chased behind, he won't be brought down, and he scores, redeeming himself from earlier. Excellent deep ball there by Augusta as he finds Luca Antonio for the touchdown. Extended lead now 46-0 in favor of Trumbull.
Sawyer, they were close on that a couple times. You know, one time I thought early in the game Trumbull had it, and you know, unfortunately, no call on what could have been a pass interference, and then they just missed earlier. You know, on a deep throw like that. So great to see the two of those guys connect.
And he has been such a good deep threat for them this year. And like you said there, Mike, they've been trying to hit him every, a few times here tonight. They connected once before in the beginning of the game, and then this time now deep on the.
Well, Luca just changes the offense. He gives them that deep threat where you can't hug the line, and then they start playing off him a little bit. And we talked about the last drive. They started hitting Luca on the under route. So when he's showing you both and he's making you commit, it's going to be hard to guard.
Kick is up, and it is good. So it extends the lead 47-0 in favor of Trumbull. And it's just nice to see the offensive personnel they have here. Two-headed attack and a running back. Augusta's so efficient with the ball. You have underneath route combinations coming from Derwin and Zaslow, and you have Carly in a tight end. And then you have the deep threats here by Liguori, and then of course Luca Antonio there. So it really is a very well-run offensive attack here by Trumbull, and it's very encouraging to see as they again extend the lead tonight. So we're going to see the defense come out here again. 4:33 left in the third quarter. Score 47-6 in favor of Trumbull.
And here comes Shelton. Shelton, Shelton comes back and takes their first lead of the game, 22-19, with 6 minutes left over Windsor. Wow. Looks like a great battle up there.
Looks like an excellent game up there, yeah. Shelton fighting as well for his maintain undefeated this year. Kick is up, and it's a script kick down the middle here for Trumbull, and it rolls off East Hartford as they dive on it and are able to keep it the possession. But it's a nice kick there by Zaslow. He's really such versatility there when it comes to those kickoffs. Deep, underneath, the script kick, excellent job.
28-yard line, will be first down and 10 for the Eagles. For the Hornets.
So first and 10 for the 28. Three receivers to the far side, one to the near for East Hartford. Ball is snapped. Quarterback looks to throw.
Pressure up
Under
the middle.
pressure. Runs to his right. Looking to throw. Fires it deep, and there really is no one there as the ball
Close to the line of scrimmage there.
He looks like he's thinking scramble. Decided to throw it deep. Did have a man with a bit of a step over his defender, but the ball falls out of bounds, incomplete. And the coverage there looked to be number 13, Jack Derlin, who's been so solid tonight on defense and also very efficient there on offense as well. Another double threat there for Trumbull. This shows again the conditioning level here for these Trumbull players. So many of them play both sides and, play at a high level both ends too. Rarely coming into the field, Jack Derlin being one of them. So again, testament to Marshall Petraggio and his coaching staff and their conditioning of these players.
Did we used to have a star on the back there?
Ball snapped. East Hartford looks to throw. Under pressure again. This time it's Lucas Silik who is able to escape. And he looks to throw. Fires in the middle. It's dropped incomplete. But nice escape there by the quarterback for East Hartford. As he was, under heavy pressure from Lucas Silik, but is able to escape.
Now, the first thing I noticed here is, obviously incomplete pass setting of 3rd and 10, but Trumbull with the 41-point lead here. You do have a running clock now, with Trumbull over, what is it, 35 points?
Yeah.
35-point running
35,
clock.
yeah. So it looks like the clock should remain running here.
Yeah.
As we go towards the end of the game. And again, testament to Trumbull there, just being able to pull ahead as quickly as they were and maintain that lead. So 3rd down now, 3rd and long. Here for East Hartford. Ball is snapped, looks to throw. Again, under pressure here coming up the middle. And again is able to escape. Finds the edge, rolls out of bounds. That will,
looks like he's going to be just short, right? 4th and 1. 4th and a long 1. Actually 4th and 2.
4th and about 2, yeah. close to 4th and a long one, I guess, but.
These guys are so big. They really are. I can't see what they signed up. I guess he's coming from.
These refs are so official, too, with their placement of the ball. So nice job by them. And then I'll, 4th and manageable here. Clock continues to run with 1 minute left in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, it seems like East Hartford hasn't ran the ball in a while. So, you wonder what set they're going to do. Is it going to be a straight handoff or is it going to be a read option? Little RPO with the quarterback keeping it?
They haven't run much RPO yet, but it wouldn't be a bad idea considering the versatility of their quarterback. He's always a risk to run. Ball is snapped. Again, under heavy pressure, he steps up, and just good athleticism by the quarterback as he finds his way out of bounds again. If they move the ball, it's been through his arm or his legs. That's number 1 for East Hartford.
They run the ball up to the 49-yard line. 1st down and 10 for East Hartford.
East Hartford looking like they get a little momentum again here, picking up that 4th and short.
Feel like a star.
The score by them would put them back outside of the mercy rule here, set by the SEAC, or SEAC.
That will be the end of the 3rd quarter.
And then I'll switch us up here as East Hartford continues to drive their way down the field in an attempt to cut the lead down a little shorter.
Maloney beat Darien.
Wow.
When was the last time you saw Darien 1 and 2?
Not for a long time. It's got to be 2016. That's amazing. Move up his rankings too, that for sure.
Yeah. I The game up in Ridgefield's a great game. Hall just scores to cut the Ridgefield lead to 23-21 with 4 minutes left.
Ridgefield's up, right?
Yeah, Ridgefield's up by 2. But that's been a great game. Ridgefield scores. extends it to a 2-possession lead, and then Hall keeps coming right back. It's kind of been that format all game.
Richfield kind of wild card too. They gave Greenwich a real run for the money last week up at Tiger Hollow, so it's an interesting to see them. I know they came on trouble schedule towards the end of the season. So East Hartford gets the snap, drops, but the pass looks to throw this first down. Rolls up again. Holding called against, will be called against East Hartford as he rolls out of bounds there. Big result waiting to come in here from Windsor as Shelton, who's a double L school along with Trumbull here in the playoff contention, is fighting against Windsor, and I believe they had the lead up with 6 minutes left in the game.
So Shelton did take the lead 22-19, but it looks like Windsor with a quick safety. So Shelton's lead has been trimmed to 22-21 after the Windsor safety, and now Windsor has the ball at midfield. So Windsor with the ball down by 1 midfield, 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the game.
I can tell you that must have been electric atmosphere over there. I can tell you that much for sure.
Kennedy remains first down.
Yeah, the running clock's still here, even on a first down penalty.
Yeah. As East Hartford autos up and looks for their next first down play. So first and 20 here for East Hartford on their own 35-yard line. 3 receivers on the near side, 1 to the far. East Hartford gets a snap, looks to throw. Draws back to pass. Steps up in the pocket, and he's fumbles the ball. As able to recover his own fumble. Gains back the yards, lost in the first down, holding call. So nice job there by the quarterback because East Hartford as he finds a lane up the middle, and then is able to gain some yards.
Number 1, Javon Roberts. Also recovering the fumble, Javon Roberts.
So back up to 2nd and 10 here. 2nd and 10 on their own 49.
2nd down and 10 for East Hartford.
So East Hartford waits for the snap. Ball is snap. Play action. Deep shot. He has a man. And it's just out of his reach there over the
Great
top.
effort, though.
He dove for that one for sure. So close. But it does fall incomplete. It's 3rd down now. But nice deep shot there in the double move. Put on pump fake, and then he's able to hit him over the top, but it does fall incomplete. It's 3rd and 10 here for Trumbull.
Yeah, that was Jaden Marty on the coverage there. They're very high on him. A young kid, only a sophomore. Sophomore starting in the secondary here. Good-looking athlete, good speed.
And it's going to get him some opportunities here to get on the varsity field.
Some Trumbull youth football players walking by.
You'd love to see the smiles on their faces too as they're out here supporting the team.
Timeout here, East Hartford.
Whistle is blown and timeout East Hartford. That will stop the clock. 8:13 left in the 4th quarter.
Late night here at McDougal.
I was gonna say, yeah, the game.
39-22.
Games are usually last past 9, so you're right.
With these 7 o'clock games, you know, you're normally flying out of here by 9 o'clock.
Like I say, you got an early kickoff tomorrow morning too, so
Yeah.
it'd be a early wake up.
All right, so we got the 3rd and 10 here.
Ball snap, drops back to pass. Again, under duress, rolls up and finds a lane again, and he'll slide down. Tapped down by number 7, Danny Kelly. And the clock continue to run now. 1st and 10 here for Hartford. At the 35-yard line of Trump.
7 and 10 for the Hornets, and the Eagles 35-yard line.
First down and 10. And again, it's the versatility and scramble ability of the quarterback for East Hartford that's allowed them to move the ball down the field. Ball is snap, quarterback drops out to pass, looks to throw. Has time this time. Heaves it deep.
Double coverage.
And the trouble safety number 30. Rocket was almost there to make the pick, but it's incomplete. So Van Beaver on the nice coverage there at safety as he's able to come within close to make an interception.
So, obviously with East Hartford on offense, even an incomplete pass, the clock is running for them too, not just for Trumbull. So, want to get that, if I'm them, I want to get back up on the line quick.
Ball snap, fake handoff, rolls to his left, looks to throw. Heaves it deep, and almost intercepted again. That's number 11, Colin Woods, with his hand on it. Doesn't quite able to put it out in. You saw him come over the top. There's a flag thrown too. I don't know if it's going to be holding against East Hartford. That's been kind of a theme here towards the end of the second half. So wait on the call here. Looks like it's an illegal man downfield here for East Hartford, and Coach Pagano signaling to push it back.
I believe that's a loss of down too. Right?
I think it is, yeah. So should be
so you have the incomplete and the penalty.
Yeah, put us to 3rd down here.
So it is a final up in Windsor. Shelton holds on and wins 22-21 over Windsor. And Shelton was down by 12 going into the 4th quarter there. Storms back and wins.
Big comeback there for them, and that'll definitely play a factor in the playoff standings here for Double L going forward. So 2nd and about 15 here for East Hartford. Ball snap, under pressure again, rolls to his left, then decides to take off, and he's pushed out of bounds here, gain of about 5.
Obviously, clock ticking. Trumbull still winning 47-6 here. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. 3rd and 12 here for East Hartford on the Trumbull 37.
They're in about 12.
You know what I'm noticing too here, Sawyer? Look how many kids are on the Trumbull roster, and then look across. Look at East Hartford.
Yeah.
For such a big school, I mean, Trumbull is up there. Trumbull's, I think 5th in the state. Trumbull has 2,200 kids. East Hartford does have 1,700 kids. It's a big high school, but you look across. I mean, it looks like what do they have? 30 kids here?
30 kids, yeah.
35 players.
60, 65, I'd say, on their roster, which is so important too when you have depth and you play in these big schools. Ball snap to East Hartford, drops back to pass, fires out, and that's a nice out route there to the big fullback running back they have on the outside as he gains about 8 there. And we'll see as the season wears on, and depth needs to become important here, how that can play in factor for Trumbull is, it's very, very beneficial to have a variety of players you can put in there on offensive defense. So 4th and about 5 here. Ball on the 31-yard line.
So we got trips right.
One receiver to the far side. Trayvon Roberts still in the quarterback. Ball is snapped. Drops back to pass. Looks to throw.
Trumbull with pressure up the middle.
Getting pursued, and he's brought down there by number 16 of Trumbull.
Warren Little.
It's Warren Little.
And Anthony DeSantis.
Nice job there by the Trumbull D-line. As he does an extra job in pursuit there. Brings us down to 2.5 minutes left.
You know, that East Hartford quarterback was so damn elusive all night. You know, finally, couldn't escape that one last one here from the Eagles.
And just over 2 minutes remaining, the Eagles will take over on downs.
You know, as you see on that sack and turnover of downs with this running clock, Sawyer, and you're starting to see these Eagle fans quickly get up and head for the gates.
Try to beat the traffic if they can.
So it looks like Trumbull has their second team offense in, and we have a new quarterback. We have number 19, Chase Marsilius, in at quarterback for Hunter Agasti.
Well, we got a timeout here called by by East Hartford.
Fun fact here, Sawyer, you know, when I was, in middle school running around here like a lot of these kids out here, I remember seeing Chase Marsilius, the Trumbull quarterback right now. I remember seeing his uncle Chris Marsilius as the starting quarterback at Trumbull in the mid-90s.
Well, I got to say, look at that. Comes full circle then. That's crazy. Yeah. Very excited though. So he gets a chance here to kind of come in and
Chase's father, Newman, actually played football here as well, and right before his brother Chris. I think Newman was around 1990, 1991.
So it's in the family then for sure.
Yeah, really cool to see a father-son combo.
Yeah, that's very exciting. Yeah, full circle. I love that. So it's good to see the families of Trumbull too generally do stick around. That's just testament to the community and the program itself.
So some other players in here for Trumbull. We got number 32, Evan Ligori, in the backfield. We have Ben Carley's younger brother, Will Carley, out here. 83, Alex Mumback. Looks like he's split out with number 45, Theodore Walden. Theodore Walden, a sophomore for the Eagles.
The ball is snapped, handoff there.
Here comes Ligori. Short gain on the play. So he picked up 2.
Eagles handoff number 32, Evan McGray.
Obviously, story with some of these Trumbull reserves, these kids work so hard during the week, so it's hard to tell them, not run hard, not try to score. Obviously, Ligori there trying to find any crack he can, knows he only has a minute left here. Only so many carries left in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. So good job by him for, at least, trying to make an opportunity for himself there on the handoff. Ball is snap, handoff again, and he does find a bit of a hole there. He's pushed away forward for a gain of about 3, and that'll push us down to probably one more play here before the game is over.
Number 32 on the play, Evan McGray.
As we look down, we see the East Hartford coaches are, obviously down from the press box here. Sawyer walking across the field, taking their headsets off. So
you can tell they're pretty confident here in the outcome, and I think we are too. As Trumbull played themselves a heck of a game here tonight, both offensively and defensively. Led by Ron Johnson in the beginning, and then the passing game opened that there for Agassi to Antonio
really
and Carley
today. Smothered in the backfield. It looks like that will do it.
That may be our last play of the night here.
Coach Petrosio and Coach McFarland walking out looking to shake hands and getting the guys on the 50-yard line.
With that, that'll be the final score. 47 for Trumbull, 6 for East Hartford. Trumbull playing an excellent game on both sides of the ball, both offensively and defensively. Running with efficiency and being able to hit the balls deep to Carley and Antonio there towards the end of the game.
And I would just like to again thank Ted Alterman for having me in. I hope that he's recovering, and I can't wait to listen to him next Friday night. Sawyer, you've been a great partner and a great host. So